Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi, welcome to another video. I got a microphone and I'm hoping this helps with the audio because my last video, my audio's crappy. So yeah, I hope that this helps a little bit. Okay, just making sure that I'm actually recording. Today's video, I'm going to go over my second graders, my 7-year-old's curriculum, and this is just going to be the things that she exclusively does for herself, not including our group curriculums, which I will make a couple videos from now. If you guys have any requests for something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to make, honestly, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you guys. So let's get started before I start rambling and lose my train of thought. So first, we're going to start up with our language arts. We start with language arts every morning. So first and foremost, I want to start off by saying that my 7-year-old, she does not enjoy writing. I'm trying to find ways for her to enjoy it. If you guys have any recommendations, please, please, please let me know. If you have a child who does not enjoy writing, but you found something, please send it my way. She does get really overwhelmed when she has to do a lot of writing. So I feel like I found something that works so far. She's still not 100%, but she likes it more than she was doing. So this particular book here is new to us. I just found it off of Amazon, had good ratings. I loved all the pictures and everything it went over. And this is what it looks like. It's just the Spectrum Writing Grade 2. I'll just kind of show you guys. Very simple. Here you just write 4 words that explain what you see, that tell what you see. Then you write a sentence about it. This is me just going over, capitalization and whatnot. And this one is really good. I feel, and it said, how do you feel today? And she told me right there. She feels mad because she hates writing, but she felt much better after she did it. So I'm hoping that sticks. I kind of want to find her a journal that has like this kind of entry, somewhere where she can draw and something to write. There's not like pages and pages of all you're doing is writing. I think that's what overwhelms her is when she sees page full of lines and she has to write like, what is the story about? And she has to write a ton of stuff. This is probably as bad as it gets in this book. These are words she has to write out, and this is the picture thing. After we do that, we do this vocab workshop. I love these books. My older daughter has one too, and I'll show you guys that in her video. This is what it looks like. Got off of Amazon, of course. This is great. So this is appropriate for her age, and it goes over it's basically like a spelling and just introducing words. Honestly, it has units, and you'll see that it has a short story, and then it'll go over 10 words. So they have 10 words for that week. They talk about the meanings of the words, so the definitions, all the different things that it can mean. And then, so she'll do this she'll read the page and then do this on day 1. And then day 2, so this takes up all week. Day 2, she'll do match the meaning on this one, then completing the sentences. And she really likes it. They also have, little puzzles here. So word searches, little riddles. And then at the end of the week, I will not really do a test, but probably just kind of ask her like, oh, how would you spell this word greedy? And she would tell me. And then I say, what does greedy mean? Like, how would you say that in your own words? And I'll just kind of pick a few of the words for that week. So it's really cool because not only does it help with their spelling, but it also helps to introduce new words and all the different things it can mean. And then lastly, for her language arts, we do lightning literature. This, I would say, is our, what's the word? This is basically the language arts curriculum that we do. This is like the main dude. So this is for grade 2. We really, really like this. It's colorful. There's only 4 days per week that you do it. So you do a lesson a day. We don't do Friday. We just go Monday through Thursday. And they have their book that they do. And the first day I'll read it. She'll do day 1. And they're very short for the most part. Day 1, day 2. And I will go over it with her. My 2-year-old must have drawn on that, actually. This is the part that she got overwhelmed with. So day 2 was that 1 page, and then it also had all this writing. I tried doing it, like splitting it up, where I did day 2 was just that front and back. And then the next day was this, and we ended up doing a 5 day. But, like, I'll move forward. They have the big bee tree for week 3. The books are really, really great. We really enjoy them. There was one that made us cry. It's not hard to do because I will cry at a commercial. There's little puzzles. So we really like this. I love this because we were doing Build Your Library, and I really like the read aloud method. We introduced read alouds. We still do read alouds with some of the group curriculums. But it just didn't, the copy work was not enough. Like the copy work alone was not enough for them to really even learn, you know, parts of speech, the grammar, poetry, you know, how to write a proper sentence.
Word order, adjectives, characters, diagrams.
Right? So this is the book that literally made us cry. Anyway, we really like it. It's colorful. It's fun. The books are wonderful. And this is something I think that we're going just to continue on. Some of the books that are here, and I'll try to post some photos. For example, The Polar Express is one. The Old Woman Who Named Things. The Boxcar Children, My Father's Dragon. Mr. Popper's Penguins. The Random House of Poetry. That's a really good one. Yeah, so this teaches all of the important parts of language arts, all the good stuff. I really like this curriculum a lot. My kids really like it, and I'm glad that we found it. We're going to stick to it. That basically sums up our lightning literature. Now, I did introduce something from that I found from another YouTuber. She did this with her kids, and it's this health and fitness book. I wouldn't consider this, you know, the language arts. I'd probably put this more in the sciencey area, but my kids really love it. And they're age appropriate. My 9-year-old has one for her age, and it goes over a little bit more things. Let me just kind of go over, I really wanted to do like a chapter at a time with him and go over everything and do it together, but they just read this and reread parts, and they learn new things, and it's awesome. And I honestly wish they had a book like this for like me and my age, because this stuff is so important. It goes over your growing body, some life skills, setting goals, caring for your body, caring for your teeth, food, keeping fit and active, medicines and drugs, staying well, avoiding danger. I really love that, like learning to refuse certain things, staying safe around strangers. I definitely think those are things that a parent should still talk to their kids about, but it's really nice that this book involves it. And then it's a really good way to kind of talk about the topic as well. You're just not like randomly like, hey, you know, caring for your eyes and ears, like as simple as that. Caring for your teeth, it goes over your healthy teeth and gums. Stop, drop, and roll. Remember that? You guys remember the stop, drop, and roll? I remember doing it in class. Refusing drugs. Unfortunately, it's just something that we do have to talk to our kids about. I adore it. So anyways, you can find this on Amazon. I think I got it from a used person or something. A used person, so bad. I think it's a used book that I got from, you know, a seller. Moving on to our math. So if you watched my last video, you know that we did the Dimensions math by Singapore. It was great. It really worked, but it just was not enjoyable for them. I think like they felt like it was more of a chore, and it was worksheet after worksheet. So we went ahead and got the The Good and the Beautiful. This is what hers looks like. It's Math 2. I did have them do goes with this little box too. This box is really cool. It has money in it, has fractions, a little set of play money, coins, sided dice, little manipulatives. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. So we really like this. I had them do the little test to see, like, a placement test to see where they're at. And they each got, her and my older daughter got a grade higher than they would be in public school. And so I got that book thinking like, oh, it would be great. But there were definitely some things that, you know, this curriculum introduces in Math 2 that weren't introduced in Math, you know, that just she didn't quite know yet or wasn't fully comfortable with. So I ended up buying their actual grade. And so right now we're just kind of skipping through things that she really knows well and finding the spot. So I think they're kind of in between. It's really fun. They love it. There's puzzles that they do. There's movement. They get to do the manipulatives. It's colorful. It's fun. I think I probably said that already, but I think they just absolutely love it. When I ask them, you know, what do you guys think? Like, are you still enjoying this math? They're just over the moon. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's so great. I love it so much. I don't want to change it. So we're going to stick to this as long as they're liking it. It goes over mental math. I really like that there's a lot of review. Whereas the dimensions math, it was like, okay, we're learning this today. Let's do it. Next day we're learning this. Next day we're learning this. And then every now and then you'd have a review of something. But I really like how every lesson involves some sort of review of what you have done. Even if it's something as simple as, like, you know, 5 plus 2, you know, it really goes over a lot. And I think they're so beautiful. So we do this. We really like it. They enjoy it. We just do a lesson a day, and it's pretty straightforward. On top of that, we do these little things. This is 1 page a day. I just found them on Amazon. It's a double-digit math problems. And I don't have them do this every day, but like she'll just do some every now and then. You know, if she's waiting for me to help her with a certain problem, she'll start doing some of these. I definitely don't require them to do this every day. It's not part of their curriculum, but it's there if they ever want to do something. We also do flashcards. She's doing times tables right now. The flashcards we will do every day. It's so important for them to know, you know, their times in general, because that helps them so much when it comes to division or higher math. If they just know, like, right off the bat, you know, 8 times 7 is 56, they don't have to worry about it. Doing all the other problems is going to just make it, it's just going to make it so much easier and way more enjoyable. So we make sure to do flashcards every day, no matter what. Outside of that, my daughter does science, and she does that on her own. We actually use Outschool, and I'll kind of show you guys here in the videos. So she does this class, Outschool. My older daughter does the same class at different times. And I did that for a couple reasons. One, because I don't want to have to, like, split them up in 2 separate rooms, or have them, you know, dealing with sharing a screen together. But also so that they kind of make their own friends and they feel some sort of independence. They're always together. But I really, really, really love this Outschool class that I bought. It's by Orchard Academy. They've gone over earthquakes, animals, life cycles of a butterfly. There's so much stuff that they're going to go over for the school year, and the girls really, really love it. They love seeing their classmates. I'm so glad that I found this program, and Outschool is great. They have so many different types of classes. I highly recommend it. It's just something that I decided to do to kind of help me a little bit, help me take some load off, because, you know, it gets busy and overwhelming, and it's okay to ask for help and to have somebody else you know, take over a certain subject. And they'll do projects too. They had to build something, try to see if it would withstand, you know, an earthquake. They also learned about earthquake survival kits. Another thing that they will do, we have like a rotation for our second part of our homeschool. This is like the math time. So I call it center rotation. I'll set a 30-minute timer and I'll do math with one of the girls. And then the two other will kind of go in between with coding. We use Code Monkey for that and they really love it. They'll just do 30 minutes a day. And then the other one is typing. We use, forgot what it's called, but I'll show you guys here on the screen. This is what their typing curriculum is. I think it's literally just typing.com. And they'll practice their typing and they'll do that for, I don't know, I wouldn't say, my oldest daughter definitely does the full 30 minutes. I think Senna probably only does anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes. And if she's not doing that, she's reading or playing. She also has a instrument and she practices guitar. She has music lessons. We take her to once a week. I think she does that on Monday, if I remember. She does that on Monday. And then Wednesdays we do our co-ops. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that sums up everything that she does every day for grade 2. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you'd like to see more, if you have any requests about what you'd like to see. Thank you so much for being here and watching the video, and I really hope to see you all in my next one. Bye.